What started as a quiet fight for position suddenly turned into one of the most tense moments after the Pennzoil 400. Two former teammates, now rivals, Ross Chastain and Daniel Suarez. With only a few laps remaining, both drivers were battling deep in the field, fighting for 17th place. It wasn't for the win, but the tension between them made it feel like everything was on the line. Chastain moved to the outside, pushing hard through the corner, and managed to pass Suarez in a very tight move. But what happened next caught everyone's attention. As Chastain pulled ahead, cameras appeared to catch him making a gesture out of the window. A single finger pointed towards Suarez. Whether it was frustration or something more personal, it clearly didn't sit well with the Mexican driver. Chastain crossed the line in 17th. Suarez finished right behind him in 18th. But the real drama was just getting started. During the cooldown lap, Suarez drove up alongside Chastain's car. The two cars moved closer, and suddenly there was contact. Door against door, the cars bumping as they headed back toward pit road. It was clear this wasn't just racing anymore. When they finally stopped in the pits, both drivers jumped out of their cars almost immediately. Chastain walked straight towards Suarez, and within seconds, the conversation became heated. Hands were moving, voices raised, and at one moment, the two drivers even put their hands on each other in a brief shove. Crew members and officials quickly stepped in, separating the two before things could escalate further. But the tension was obvious. These two men weren't just arguing about one move, because their rivalry goes back years. They spent 4 seasons as teammates at Trackhouse Racing, but their relationship had already shown cracks long before this moment. And after leaving for Spire Motorsports, Suarez made it clear that something never felt quite right. In a post-race interview, he described Chastain as being a little two-faced, a strong accusation suggesting that behind the scenes, their relationship had been far more complicated than fans realized. Chastain, however, chose not to comment on the incident. But one thing is certain. After what happened in Las Vegas, this rivalry may be far from over. Because in NASCAR, sometimes the biggest battles don't happen at the front of the race. Sometimes they happen between drivers who know each other a little too well. And this clash between Chastain and Suarez might just be the beginning of the next chapter.
So, that's what really happened between Ross Chastain and Daniel Suarez after the Pennzoil 400. But the big question now is, was that just racing frustration or the start of a real rivalry? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Chastain went too far, or was Suarez overreacting? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Stay safe, everyone. Goodbye.